wanted to talk about today about something that it's been in my mind lately. And the other day on Sunday, it was the America Cup of football. And I don't know if you know, I'm from Argentina. I wanted to share something that felt really beautiful to see. You know how your from your belief system, from what you believe, you make choices. So let me ask you, from where are you making your choices? A choice that you have made today, from where have you made it? From fear, from love, from where have you made that choice? The more you make choices out of fear, the more you create out of fear. And so, because this world is a world that is simply a mirror to you. And so Argentina won the America Cup and won the World Cup a few years ago. And so my family was celebrating, and there was this somebody was saying, my dad was saying, like, oh my God, it was so stressful, like we suffered so much until finally we did it. And then my sister was saying, yeah, the commentators were speaking about the art of Argentina of suffering into victory. And they were speaking about how that was, in that sentence, they described the culture, the Argentinian culture, because every culture has a sort of melody. If you think about Buenos Aires, where I'm from, like tango, it's like the music, and tango is very sad. It's like all about suffering and melancholy and nostalgia and all that. And so tune in to wherever you're listening in the world. What is the music of your culture? What is the music of your family culture, of your life? Because that will give you an information of the choices, from where are the choices that you're making from in your life. And so yesterday, I think it was yesterday or the day before, then my mom, that is traveling through Spain, sent me this photograph of this plaque that says, um, navigating is everything. So life in the sea. And because it was in the Canary Islands, the plaque. And then it said, um, you have to fight. Like everything is, in a way, it's like everything is fighting. And then at the bottom it said, courage and art, because if not, you drown. So in the sense, like being in an island, getting there, everything, how new worlds were discovered back in the day were through the boats, but the ocean. Many people, many boats and many people didn't survive that journey. And so it was this piece about being courageous for the journey. If not, you drown, and fighting to reach the new land, the new world. Life was meant to be fought, and because when you arrive to the new world, you conquered the new world. And that's where my ancestors come from. I have a big descendancy from Europe, from France, and from Italy, and they all came to Argentina and to Uruguay. That's where my mom is from. And so the fact that she sent me that, it was very intriguing, because it really was, um, in a way, closing the circle into this paradigm. The paradigm is a belief that we make it as a truth. and we stop questioning. So, from this paradigm of life is a fight, and in order to reach victory, you have to suffer. Um, how are we as Argentinian living that truth? Um, Living that as truth. And I see my country and I can see it really clearly. And so then I saw an interview of Messi, Lionel Messi, and he was speaking about the tournaments and the games. And he was saying that their focus all along was to be patient until they found an opening to reach to that goal. And that's what they've been doing from match to match, and knowing that they will reach that goal, and all they need to do is the focus to maintain being patient, and that every single new game, every single new match was a new challenge because they the team plays differently. So it was finding that opening every match with every different challenge that they were faced uh, with, but from the energy of patience, knowing that they will get it. They just need to be patient for the right time. And that's a very different way of living life. It's the same match, it's the same match, the same team, but the perspective is different. And because the perspective is different, the way of experiencing and the way of living it is different. And it's beautiful because one was from the inside perspective, and they reach that goal. And the other is from the external perspective, that is like, you know it's it's very wild. And I was like, oh my god, this is so beautiful to see how we create a different experience from a different perspective, a different attitude towards life. When the attitude is like, I know I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna reach that goal. I'm just being patient to until that opening opens up. And all it is required for me is to stay patient, rather than I don't know what's gonna happen. I want it to happen, but I'm not sure if it's gonna happen. And so I'm suffering through the process. So let me ask you, what is your attitude towards your life? Are you suffering until you reach your goal? Or are you fighting constantly through your life? Or are you, confident and just being patient with your process and yourself, knowing that you will reach it? All that you need to focus is to be patient until that opening appears and you move through the door. So, of course, these players are consistent in their training, in their capabilities. So, maybe too, if you are pushing, if you are suffering through your process, what is it that you're believing about yourself? Is it your possibilities, your capabilities, your resources, your, given who you are? What is it that is making you push and put pressure on yourself and suffer through your process? Do you have a belief that you'll reach your goal or not? And if you were to believe, then how can you cultivate that patience within yourself and your life? I hope that supports you. I thought it was a really beautiful, you know, experience and thought, because too, whatever you're believing about yourself is what activates your choices. From your belief system, you make choices in your life. So what are you believing about yourself, others, and the world? and your destiny. Big love. Bye bye. As always, in love, in unity, and cooperation for yourself, for each other, and the planet. Bye bye. My name is Sofia Martinez. Okay, I wanted to share a few things to keep in mind that are resources for you. If you haven't signed up to my newsletter, you can do so by going to my website, www.sofiamartinezcoaching.com. There, as soon as you arrive to my website, you're going to see there's the choice to sign up to my newsletter. When you sign up to my newsletter, you receive my ebook. This book I really love. It's a few pages long, but I guide you through the process of embracing your sacred nature. What does this mean? I give you different practices to integrate in your life that will cultivate your connection to your sacred self, that part of you that is larger, that is infinite, that is everlasting. And so that's the first gift that I have. The other two pieces that I wanted to share with you is that when you go on my website on the homepage, if you scroll down, you're going to see that I am offering you a free training, that it's a beautiful process. It's a guided meditation through your childhood all the way to your grow at the end of your life. And what is the purpose of this? Is to ignite your passions and your inspiration again. So if you find yourself that you're in a time that you want to ignite the light within you, your passions, and that direction of like what is truly important to me, this is the training for you. And it's called Unlocking Your Potential. And then the other piece that I wanted to share is on courses. You'll see on my menu, this says courses, and there I have a course around your vision. So why is this important? Here in this training, I guide you through a process of connecting with your vision that is here in your head and started to bring it down into the earth. I also share and I guide you through the process of bringing your vision into earth so you can actually begin to taste it, to feel it, to live it. And then I guide you through a process that will give you a direction, a way, and a tool to make choices that are in service to your vision. And so you start taking steps that are contributing to your vision, and that is creating your vision training. And so you can find everything on my website, and as always, I'm also available for one-on-one coaching sessions. I also have a package where you can integrate healing sessions along with embodiment sessions, because there is so much stored in our body. And so when you integrate the speaking with the energy and the body, it's a full, really holistic, integrative experience. And so all the information is there, sofiamartinezcoaching.com, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.